Hey best friends, it's Shannon-Renee. I've been wanting to do this video for some time now. I just didn't really have the time to do it, and so I just wanted to do this video, make this video, and express some of my views on certain things. Let me adjust this camera really quick. But yeah. So if you read the title, you're probably curious. You're probably wondering, what is she talking about? So you guys all know that I am a member of the LGBTQ community, and because a lot of you found me or you subscribed to my channel based upon like my old relationship with a girl. So I wanted to record this video because you guys, I work in a beauty supply store, okay? And there was a situation a couple of months ago where there was this transgender guy. Like, he's a guy I don't think he was transgender. I think he was more so he identifies with being a woman, so he dresses like a woman. I don't think he was like undergoing a change or anything like that. And it was a white male, well, let's say woman, because that's called a person what they want to be called and what they feel that they are. So she came into the store, and instantly I just saw a person. I saw a person, and because of the community that I was in or that I work in, I was just like, I knew that people were going to look at her differently. Like, people were going to make smart remarks and stuff like that. But a part of me was just still not ready for this. And you guys, it was so freaking horrible. So first off, she came into the store, and I was working in the wig section. I was trying on wigs because, like, I had my hair braided down, and I was trying to figure out what kind of style I wanted to go for next and whatnot. So she came back there, and I could tell like she was nervous. Like, I could tell like she wasn't all too comfortable like in her skin and stuff like that, like the way she was holding herself and stuff. And I was just trying to make her feel more comfortable. I was like, I'll sit here and I'll try on wigs with you and stuff like that. And y'all don't mind my background, it's like thundering right now. But yeah, and I'm like, a person is a person. That's how I saw it. That's how I see it. So we're doing the whole wigs thing, and I'm helping her find wigs and stuff. And then she goes to check out, and I go up to the register with her. So my coworker is at the register, and I'm just waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting because it's like, it's the community that I was in. I was just waiting for something to be said. I was just waiting for it. So she walks out of the store, and let me backtrack. When we were back there on trying on wigs, a customer came back, and I saw her in the mirror make a face like she jumped, like she was startled or whatever, and she was like, she said, "What the fuck?" or whatever. And I let it pass. So we get to the front, and she checks out and leaves the store. So my coworker turns to me, and she was like, "Shannon, what was that?" And I was like, "You're wrong. You're wrong." Like, that's the first thing I said was, "You're wrong," because I was like, that's a person. I said, that's a person. I was like, you shouldn't judge her like that, because it's hard to walk around like that. It's hard to walk around knowing that people are going to judge you for how you look and judge you for the person that you feel like you are and the person that you want to be. It's hard to walk around like that. So that's a person. That's what that is. And she was like, "I didn't mean it like that. That was just my first time seeing that." No, it was not your first time seeing that. That was your first time seeing a white transgender, or whatever you want to call them. Like, that was your first time seeing that, because we have had individuals come into our store that identify as a woman that were not born women. So I just was talking about that, and she was like, I didn't mean it like that, blah blah blah. And honestly, I feel like, you guys, I feel like if I wouldn't have said anything, she would have let it go. Like, she would have let it be known that she was meaning it like that when she said, "What was that?" as if she was not a person. So we're talking about it, and I'm like speaking on how it's hard to do this, that, and the third, and whatever. So I guess a customer overhears us talking or whatever, and she's like, yeah, y'all talking about that dude that just walked in here. I was like, what the fuck, or whatever, when I saw that. And that was like, she was like, that was a mess, and this, that, and the third, like just rude stuff. And like my stomach was just turning, you guys. I was like, are you serious? Are you freaking serious? And then another customer came in there, and she was like, y'all talking about that man or whatever that just walked out here, and talking about some, well, he looked suspicious, and I had to send my son in the store to make sure that y'all didn't get robbed, and this, that, and the third. And I'm just looking like, what? And then she continued to say, I hope that he don't think he a woman. You guys, it's stuff like that. And this is one thing where I never understood in high school why it was such a fad, or why it was so popular to be gay or act gay during high school. Like, you know, all of a sudden a bunch of girls are gay or like girls and this, that, and the third, and it just became like a fashion. I don't understand that. I never understood that, because it is hard to walk in those shoes and genuinely be a part of those shoes. If you guys watched my my video that I did with my ex-girlfriend, it was hard. Like, yes, I on the outside embraced our relationship, and I embraced me being with her, but behind closed doors, I had these moments where I cried, and I was like, I love a freaking girl. Like, I love her more than I'm supposed to. Like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not supposed to love her like this. So imagine someone being trapped inside of a body that they felt like was never theirs. And an example of that is how I always say how I never felt like this place was my home. So imagine feeling like this body is not my body. This is not me. And being judged for feeling that way. Like, you walking around and you're just not comfortable with who you are, and you're trying to embrace it. You're trying so hard, and then you have all these angry stares and all these people looking at you sideways because you're trying to embrace who you are and find who you are. And I just thought that was so crazy. And the fact that they looked at her that way and all of this stuff, and I'm just like, that's a hard life. It's a hard life. And I understood to a certain extent. I can't understand completely. Like, I can't understand completely at all, because I'm a woman and I've never wanted to be a man. So I can't understand or resonate completely with that whole feeling, but I can resonate with trying to be yourself and find yourself, and then feeling like you're being judged for trying to be yourself and find yourself. Because there was an instance where, when I was dating my ex, someone basically like tried to attack her and to attack us and say that we had demons in us and stuff, and stuff like that, because we loved each other, we liked each other, and this and the third. So imagine me coming into this awareness that I'm attracted to this person, and then someone judging me and saying that I'm wrong, and saying that something's wrong with me, and blah blah blah. And I just kept imagining, and I felt so bad for her, because I'm like, I understand. You're trying to be you. You're trying to be the you that you feel that you are on the inside, and you're trying to show it to the world, and you're trying to become comfortable with that. And it's hard to become comfortable with the person that you are when you have so many people looking at you and trying to judge you and telling you that you're wrong, or telling you that this is not who you are, and basically trying to dictate your life and dictate how you act. And I felt for it, because I could tell, like, from the way that she carried herself when she walked into the store, that she was just not comfortable with who she was. And I just wanted so bad for her to feel comfortable. Like, I was trying to help her find like different hair and give her different pointers. And even before she left, but like before we left from the wigs, she was like, do you guys get a lot of people like me in here often? And I just felt like, you shouldn't even have to ask that. You shouldn't even have to ask that. And I just was looking like, I mean, we do, but we don't. And regardless, you're a person. And I have friends, I have gay friends, I have a lot of gay friends. Y'all know I do. Like, y'all know I love my LGBTQ community. I love everybody. And I just really wanted her to feel comfortable in her skin and to embrace who she was, because I feel like if you carry yourself like you're proud of who you are and you're proud of the person that you are, people see that and they respect it more. So yeah, you would have had people looking still like, what is going on? But they still would have respected it more if she was more comfortable. And I feel like she shouldn't be in that shell and be so closed in just because you're afraid of what people might think. And that's a hard life to live. Like, being a transgender is hard. Being gay is hard. Like, that stuff is hard. And it's because of society, and it's because of the way people look at us, and it's because of the things that we're taught. And I just think it's like so horrible. It's so freaking horrible. And I feel like a lot of people can't say anything about these different communities, because when you, even if you take it back to the church or take it to the Bible and stuff like that, the same people who are preaching to you are committing sins. And the Bible says no sin is greater than the next or greater than the other. None of them are greater than the next. So just like one of the local pastors in my community got caught sleeping with a woman from the church, and he is married and she is married, they both have kids, but he got caught sleeping with her. You're preaching these words and you're saying all of this, but you're committing a sin. So y'all need to look at yourselves and look at the stuff that y'all do behind closed doors and realize that you cannot judge the next person. You cannot make the next person feel bad for the choices that they make, because at the end of the day, we all are sinners. We're all human. We all do things that other people might not approve of. But at the end of the day, we're still people. And it is horrible to make someone feel bad for who they are and make their life even harder than what it already is. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. That was a situation. I wanted to talk about it when it happened. I wanted to vlog about it, but I was like, I prefer to do a sit down video and discuss it rather than vlog about it. If you want to, you can leave your comments down below in the comment section, your views, personal situations that you've had with certain things like this, like if you've witnessed someone being shamed for being transgender, if you witnessed someone being shamed for being gay or lesbian or bisexual and stuff like that. If you have any experiences, please leave them down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please become one of my best friends and subscribe and just be a part of this family. I won't judge you. Don't judge me. We vent to each other. We're a family. And I understand life is hard, and I'm not going to make anything harder for you guys. This is a safe place. I love you, best friends. And to my new best friends, I love you as well. And I hope to see you guys in another video. I love you.